Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading titled, How Are You Currently Inspiring Others? Alright, so this is a timeless general collective reading, not collective. This is a pick a card reading, but I mean it is for the collective, you know what I mean. Anyway, this is a timeless general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This is being inspired by Aquarius season. We are still currently in Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquarius. This is for the digital age, the age of Aquarius. What's going on social media? How are you inspiring or influencing people in your everyday life as well as online, so on and so forth. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You have 5 piles to choose from on the screen. Choose more than one pile if you feel drawn to more than one pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe this video. If it resonates, turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading, and book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Again, this is a general reading, and we're trying to hit on how you're inspiring people. This could be in any arena, but take what resonates and leave the rest. All right? Thank you for watching. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. You are the pile that chose image 1. Pile 1. Before I got into your pile, I started channeling I'm a Survivor by Destiny's Child. Somebody's name in here could be Destiny. Somebody in here. You are a survivor. You're not going to give up. You're not going to stop. You're going to work harder. I'm getting like somebody in here. I don't know what you've been through recently. I don't know what you went through in the past. I'm not sure what is going on currently. But from what I'm getting in this reading, you are inspiring people to keep moving forward. There is a conclusion that has been reached in your life. And I feel like you're inspiring the people around you to not look back, to not hold on to the past, to not allow the past to hold you back, and to trust your intuition. Now, let me tell you the signs and the numbers that are significant in this pile. I'm seeing 1, 40, 12, 51, and 25 could be relevant out here. Somebody could be a Gemini. Oh, not a Gemini. Gemini in this pile. Somebody in here could be a Gemini in this pile. All right. You could be a Capricorn or Aquarius, a Taurus or an Aries, a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. There we go, Gemini. I'm seeing Gemini out here now. And a Cancer. I'm also seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you guys have moved out of your South Node. Somebody in here, you're currently in your North Node. You have moved out of your South Node, and you're in a state of healing. All right. Somebody also could have ties to Oshun in this pile. It's not for all of you, but I'm picking up on Oshun energy. But yeah, how are you currently inspiring people? I feel like you're inspiring people because there's some sort of relationship, friendship, business partnership, something that has came to an end for you. And instead of dwelling on it and feeling like it was the end of the world, or you needed that person or those people to keep you going or to keep you motivated, I see a lot of you moving forward and believing that this was for the higher good. Okay. Some of you could have left a job even, but there's something going on here in regards to a previous commitment or contract or something that you were attached to that is no longer in alignment with you. And I feel like a lot of you are the ones that initiated this ending. Okay, even if it didn't start off that way, I feel like the way something ended, it's very clear that you're the one that decided to accept it for whatever it is, and release the need to know all the answers. I feel like when it comes down to whatever is taking place, you're kind of trusting your gut on this, moving forward, and not questioning it. You know, not questioning the things that leave your life, or the people that betray you, or the way things change. I feel like a lot of you are choosing to Prioritize your healing at this time. Somebody in here could be an author, all right? Or you read a lot of books, or there's something here about you writing. Like, I don't know if you've recently posted something or wrote about something, or if people can just tell that you are in a different mind space because of how you're talking to them or writing or whatever it is. But I'm definitely getting this vibe here where people are paying attention to what it is that you're saying, how you're speaking to them, and how you're choosing to operate. And they're inspired by this. All right. I'm hearing finality. Like there's a sense of finality in how you're choosing to do things. And you're not questioning yourself either. A lot of people are seeing you as not questioning yourself, being very confident in your decisions. Yes. And trusting yourself, trusting the moon. Like there's something here about the moon. Your moon sign could be significant in this pile. Your moon sign could be having some sort of transit. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like your emotions are heavily affected by something that's currently taking place in your life. But I don't feel like it's something where you're like, there could have been a time in your life where you were really stressed out. Like maybe you were stressed out about money. Maybe you were stressed out about, again, these friendships and this relationship, and it was affecting other areas of your life, specifically your stability. Okay. Whatever type of situation you were in could have really been affecting how you were making your money, or how actively you were posting or something like that. But it looks like you've shifted. You've shifted dramatically. And I'm getting this vibe too where it's like you're not worried about, somebody in here is not worried about relationships right now. All right. Might not just be relationships, because some of you could be open to love, right? Some of you are open to love, or you want to, find the right type of person. But I'm really getting this vibe where it's like you're more focused on healing from the past and kind of getting yourself in order. There's this desire to be present at this time that's coming off of you. And this is inspiring other people to kind of stay present and believe in the future and believe that they can manifest what they want. You're making people feel like they can manifest whatever they want. Pile one, I'm not going to lie. There's something about your energy here making people feel like, the way that you allowed something to end, the way that you just kind of cut something off, cut somebody off, whatever it is making these people feel like, you are fearless and there's no reason to be afraid of what's not working out or what's to come or whatever it is. There's a card out here. It's the Sync with the Moon card. And they always talk about whatever moon phase that we're having, the day that it comes up. So let me see what moon phase we're having. We recently had that new moon in Aquarius. So some of you guys, that moon shifted you. Maybe you have a moon in Aquarius, moon in the 11th house. I don't know. The moon phase for today while I'm filming this is a waxing crescent. All right. So let's see what this means for the people in this pile. Waxing crescent. It says, focus on manifesting your intentions and keep visuals around for support. Yeah, like even with the image that I chose for this pile, some of you guys are like updating your vision board, creating a vision board. You could be posting new things on your Pinterest. You could be posting things on your story. You're like, the energy that you're exuding is, I have bigger plans. I have bigger dreams. Some of y'all are posting your own pictures and content and things like that. And the vibe of your content is giving off a future forward type of mindset instead of focusing so much on the past. Or, for the people who actually know, especially for my content creators, if there's people in your energy that know of what's going on in your life, like if they know about a breakup that you're going through, if they know about what's going on with a friendship, if they know about what's going on with a job, these people could be anticipating that you're going to talk about this heavily or something like that. And some of you may have, and if you did, again, it looks like it came from a very logical and kind of upfront space, and you're like, I'm moving forward. But for others of you, I'm getting the vibe where it's like some of you are not even showing any signs of caring. Like you might be in a space where right now you're keeping to yourself, you're keeping plans to yourself, you're not letting people know that you have gone through something harsh, and you're transmuting this energy by putting it into something that you love. And really just, again, I'm getting like, let go and let God. Somebody is trusting the process. Some of y'all are really trusting the process. And what some of you don't know is, because you're choosing to trust the process and not, act out of an overly emotional space or, act in some sort of erratic way, the fact that you're putting your healing first, I see a lot of you calling in what you want because you're in this energy. So if you've been looking for more money, more clientele, more support, and upkick in your business or whatever it is, some of y'all are about to be very financially stable because you're choosing to use whatever pain you've experienced as motivation to keep moving forward or to build on yourself. Others of you, I'm getting like, if you left a relationship behind and you're not like letting people know what's going on and you're not stressing out about it or whatever it is, some of y'all are going to be shocked because it looks like love is coming in for you, or there's some sort of opportunity in love that's going to come in for you as a result of you choosing to have a new beginning for yourself. This could be simply like, this isn't for everybody. For some of you, this person could try to come around and make amends with you. Because you chose not to respond in a way that was like toxic or weird or whatever it is. This person may feel like, wow, this person's so mature. Maybe I should put my energy back into this. Maybe I should commit to this. To each his own, may not be what you want, but I am getting like somebody could be looking at you as commitment material. I feel like it's more than one person. Because I also was getting from I'm a Survivor. I was hearing the part where it's like, I'm not going to dish you on the internet because my mama taught me better than that. I'm getting that vibe. Like some of y'all know better than to put somebody's business out there or to try to be messy or something like that. And I feel like because you're choosing the route of class, right? It's bringing in high value people. You're attracting high value people because you are of a high value. Okay. Like I'm hearing princess treatment. I also, I'm not going to lie. I also was picking up on sprinkle when I got into your pile. So I don't know whether you guys are aiming to be with like, maybe your last relationship, you weren't being spoiled. You want to be spoiled now. Or maybe you guys are prioritizing your own growth and you're like, I'm spoiling myself. I just feel like you're putting yourself on a pedestal, and it's a much needed pedestal. Pile one, maybe in the past you were selling yourself short, but I feel like now you're manifesting what you deserve, and now you're going to receive it. And you're making other people feel like this is inspirational. They need to do the same. People are looking at you like you are the blueprint for healing and moving forward. So that is wonderful, pile one. That is all that I have for you in this pile. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. On to pile number 2. Hi, pile 2. You are the pile that chose image 2, all right, of the beautiful man that's in the field. Some of you guys could be divine masculines in this pile. You don't have to be, or you're dealing with one. Before we actually get into your pile, let's read off the numbers and signs that are significant. We have 10, 42, 27, 38, 2, 8, 43. Somebody in here could be a Scorpio, a Libra, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Virgo, Libra, a Scorpio. Again, I'm seeing Scorpio energy. Oh, 11 is out here too. Sorry, you guys. Scorpio, Sag, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, Gemini. Somebody can be a Gemini moon. They don't have to be. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pile 2. Some of you are inspiring people by how trusting of the universe you are right now. Now, this is actually a similar pile to another, or similar message to another pile, excuse me. But in this pile, it's kind of interesting because I actually feel like it has to do with how you're choosing to have faith when it comes to, and it's not like it's so heavy in the reading, but I'm getting something related to love, as well as your sexual energy. Okay, so some of you, if there is some sort of situation going on when it comes to your love life, some of you guys could be in a relationship. Some of you guys could be going through some sort of weird rift with you and a lover. There could have been an ending. If not an ending, I'm getting separation vibes. All right. And you could be torn between working on a situation or waiting for something better. Okay. Like there's an energy here of being torn between, or even for another portion of you, it's waiting on a situation or waiting on this person or putting in the energy or something like that. There's something going on like that. Somebody is learning a lesson, whether it's you or someone else. I'm getting some sort of lesson is being learned right now. And the way you're inspiring people is how you're choosing to go within, listen to the divine, and prioritize yourself right now, prioritize your growth right now, and just seeing beyond whatever situation you're currently in. Because if this is like a relationship situation or something like that, some of you guys could be on a break with your partner, or there's a need to take some time apart. Maybe there's some sort of, again, spiritual healing, a lesson that's being learned, feelings that need to be processed, an ending that needs to take place in order for a new beginning to start, whether it's with each other or not. And I feel like the way you're choosing to respond to all of this is very inspiring to people, because maybe at some point in time you were the type of person that would, if something ended in another area of your life, you would rush into another situation. Or if something ended, with you and your partner, or if something was weird with you and your partner, it's almost like you would seek the assistance of other people, or you would seek external validation outside of the connection. There was some sort of response you used to have to separation that has changed. Okay, there's some sort of response that you have to uncomfortable situations that have changed. For a lot of you, I'm getting something here about communication. Maybe now you're in a phase of life where you're communicating more. Some of y'all are even communicating more with your guides. Like, I'm getting a prayer vibe, or connecting with the planet, connecting with your higher self. Like, some of you guys are taking time to connect with your higher self to make certain decisions or to process how you feel. And this is kind of shocking people, because I feel like there's certain people in your environment that, for some reason, your message is like, how are you shocking people? I feel like you're inspiring people, but you're also kind of shocking them, because there's someone in specific in your energy that that definitely wants you to. This is someone that's trying to confuse you. Okay? Somebody's trying to throw off your intuition, either about a decision that's been made, or an approach that you took, or an approach that someone took. Like, there's something about somebody confusing you. I'm even getting, for someone very specific, there is someone in your energy that wants to sleep with you. This is somebody from your past, or this is someone that knows that you may have been this way in the past. You're the type of person that would normally sleep with this person, whatever it is. I feel like this is somebody that's coming in to sleep with you, but I feel like it looks like you're not letting this person do that. It looks like you're not letting this person do that because you're going through some sort of ascension. Pile 2, I'm picking up on somebody going through an ascension. Like, some of you are actually avoiding a toxic situation, or moving away from people that would take advantage of this new, I'm getting like sacral energy you have. Some of y'all are really like strong in sacral energy currently, and you're using it to alchemize something for yourself. So a project, a skill, like there's something that you're choosing to use this energy for. And I feel like there's somebody in your energy that like wants to sleep with you, or somebody in your energy that wants to get you out of this bubble of like either waiting on a lover or healing from a situation. And instead of you indulging in this energy, some of y'all are waiting, and you're listening to your guides, and you're resting. Okay? You're taking your time. Some of you use crystals, and you're inspiring others because you use crystals. Others of you, again, like I'm getting this vibe of you connecting with earth, or being patient, and, following your intuition and just trusting the process. What's really inspiring is that somebody in here has learned from their past. You could have learned, or someone else has learned, but I'm really getting you learned, Pile 2. Some of you have recently learned some sort of lesson from your past that has now put you down a path of healing, or self-development, or growth, or self-reflection even. And instead of ignoring the feeling of processing your emotions, or, you know, kind of taking a certain route, like being impulsive. I feel like people thought you would be more impulsive. I don't see you guys being impulsive right now. It's like you're finding a good balance between allowing the universe to take control and putting in effort. Okay? If this is specifically when it comes to your dating life, some of you guys are going with the flow and you're protecting your sexual energy from people. Maybe you're normally the type that would rush into something more physical, or you're the type of person that would distract yourself in that way. If you're not currently doing that, but you're still making time for people or investing in people, and maybe you're using that energy for other areas of your life, this is inspiring people. This is inspiring someone. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm also getting too, like, there's something significant about karma in this pile. I think somebody may have assumed that you were the type of person that was seeking revenge or wanting karma or wanting to do people dirty, or, you know, this could even be somebody that wants to plot with you. Like, they're like, yeah, like, let's do this person dirty. Let's do it. And I feel like some of y'all are like, no, like, I'll let the universe handle this. However you chose to operate, it's like you're inspiring people. You're inspiring people to kind of close out old cycles of them of their life as well. There's something here also about your family, or some of y'all are like, I want a family, I want a commitment, I want something long term. Either you want something long term with someone in specific, or some of you are like, listen, I'm allowing things to end and I'm moving forward because I want something long term. I'm trusting in the divine, and I'm, you know, putting in my effort and allowing myself to not be as controlling because I'm worried about my long-term stability. This is even giving me too, like, don't make temporary decisions on long-term investments or something like that, or whatever the quote is. Because I'm getting this vibe where, like, some of y'all could be the type that, like, do make very impulsive decisions, and instead of doing that, you're taking your time and you're tempering yourself. Somebody in here, you're like you're using your intuition to temper yourself emotionally. You're taking your time. Some of y'all are taking your time. And because you're taking your time, I see things working out for you. Especially if this is relationship related. Some of y'all, if you're in a relationship, or if you're like dating somebody, or something weird is going on in your love life, I see things improving for you. And it's because you're passing some sort of test. You're not falling for a temporary distraction, or you're not responding in a certain type of way. Like, your approach to things is what's making you more attractive. Your approach to things is what's making you get what you want. Your way of alchemizing this energy is going to get you what you want, and it's inspiring to see, because I don't think a lot of people would have had the same response, or somebody specific in your energy knows of you having certain responses, and for some reason I feel like it's chaos. Like, you're someone that normally would be a bit more chaotic or something, but instead of being chaotic, you're like taking your time. Okay? You're not rushing, you're not responding in a hasty way. You're remembering what you've learned from the past. Again, some of y'all are protecting your sexual energy as well. So if this is an ending in a relationship, you're not like, oh, well, F them then. I'm going to go off and find somebody. Like, instead of doing that, you're like, I'll use my energy towards work. People are like, oh, you don't want to find someone? Like, you don't want to, like, have a fling? Or I'm getting some of you are not doing that. Some of y'all are, you're teetering. You're teetering. You do look like you're kind of like, should I or should I not? But I'm getting like, I don't see you making any major decision or impulsive decision right now. What you are kind of deciding on is to move away from things that are toxic. So if somebody's coming in and they're showing you this toxic side, you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving up on, I'm not giving all of this work that I've done on myself to somebody that just wants to rush in. Somebody's rushing in to get your attention, to throw you off. Yeah. I'm even getting to somebody in here. You have someone in your energy that likes to rush in to stop you from healing. So again, maybe you are the type of person that's like, let me take some time on my own to reflect on this, to heal from this, to whatever. There could be somebody in your energy that's like, nah, let's go out. Let's do this. Like, nah, you don't need to do that. Like, somebody's been prolonging a healing process that you've been undergoing, but I see that you are committing to it now and you're going to be rewarded for this. I see you being rewarded for this. You also have an oracle that came out and it says, when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not being impulsive right now. And for some reason, this is inspiring people because they're like, wow, you don't want to control this, or you don't want to control them, or you don't want to get back control. Like, somebody feels like you would normally want to get back control, but instead of that, you're like, no, I'll take my time and I'll communicate clearly and I'll process my feelings and I'll forgive. Some of y'all have forgiven someone and you're like, I'm not gonna, be some form of karma for you. I'm allowing things to unfold naturally. If you did me wrong, you did me wrong. If I did you wrong, it is what it is. I'll learn from this. And I feel like that's good. If this is about a love interest, like I said, somebody's seeing you respond this way and they like this. It's making them like you more. Others of you, there's somebody outside of a connection that you're in that's seeing you respond this way. And again, they might want you to respond differently. They might want you to be erratic, or you know what I'm getting the energy of? Some of you could have recently gone through some sort of separation or something like that. And somebody's like, post that picture of you with so-and-so, or post that picture of you out and doing this and all of that. And like, some of you, instead of pushing your energy outward, you've contained it and you're using it for something sacred for yourself, a project, a skill, whatever it is. And I feel like that's going to work out for you. Yeah. Whether you're with someone or not, your response has changed. Yeah. No more overthinking. Some of y'all used to overthink a lot. I don't see you overthinking things. Who is this? There's an energy here that's throwing me off. Who is this? This could be somebody that you work with, you live with. There's somebody in your energy that wants you to be more stressed out, more confused. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. Somebody wants you to be confused about a relationship or a job situation or a project that you're pursuing or something. And they might be trying to, like, again, for some reason I'm getting the vibe of somebody that's like trying to get you to distract yourself instead of healing. But I see you choosing yourself. Nine of Pentacles. I see you putting yourself first, putting your healing first. Maybe putting a project first, or, could even be you healing yourself as putting your partner first. And I see that working out for you. Pile 2. So that's all that I got, babes. I hope that made sense. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I also feel the need to say that if you aren't in a relationship in this pile, some of y'all, I was getting relationship vibes. If you aren't in a relationship in this pile, or even if you're going through some sort of ending, I feel like, again, your response to the ending is what's inspiring people, because you're choosing the route of healing rather than destruction. And this is really impressive to a lot of people. It's inspiring other people to take that route as well, or to not be as impulsive as well. So that's all that I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this message. Talk to you later. Hi, pile 3. You are the pile that chose image 3 of the sketchbook. Pile 3. This is a very sweet pile. Somebody in here, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know whether you're in love, you love what you do, or there's something here about other people loving what you do. But it's a lot of love oracles in this reading, for this reading to not be specifically a love reading. One thing that I will say, though, for my pile 3s is, whatever you're doing currently, especially if you are working on a creative project or something like that, I feel like it's calling in a lot of love interests. There's a lot of people that are watching you, that are interested in what you're doing, that are inspired by your authenticity, by your creativity, by how you choose to show up in the world, and how you keep moving forward and pouring into what you love, regardless of how people choose to respond to it, regardless of what's trending. This is even giving me like self-love. Like somebody in here, you're like loving your body, loving your, your hair, you're loving everything about you, and it's making other people love you back. Okay, so this is very interesting. I like this energy. Signs and numbers that could be relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 50, 10, 24, 38, 2, 30. 19 could be relevant in this pile. Somebody could be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Gemini, a Cancer, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, a Pisces or an Aquarius. Somebody could also have a fixed moon, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius moon. Somebody could be a Pisces or an Aries. Seeing Aquarius, Virgo, heaviest in this pile. Yeah, it's something about your energy. Some of y'all, you do not follow the trends. You do not follow the trends. You do what you want to do. I'm getting you're in your own lane. And this is very impressive to people. It's actually quite triggering, pile 3, because I feel like there's a lot of people in your energy that may be confused by your approach to life at this time. I'm also getting too, like, I don't want to say that you're old school. Some of y'all are. There's a level of innocence or wholesomeness to you. Okay, no matter how attractive you are, some of you could be very, very physically attractive. Like a lot of people view your body, your face, all of this stuff as being very attractive. But there's something about your energy that comes off really wholesome, okay, or really pure-hearted and heavy on the heart space. Your heart's very open in this pile, childlike even. And because you have this approach to what you create or how you move in the world, it's inspiring people to also be this way. Okay, so maybe there's a lot of people that are really focused on, again, like temporary highs and lusty energy and being a player or doing people dirty. I'm even getting to like doing what's popular so that they can get external validation, or not really worrying about what they love at their core, but focusing on more of like what's, again, it's giving trending vibes. Like somebody's focused more on what's hot right now rather than what's hot to you all the time. And I'm saying hot specifically, but I'm almost getting like that has a double meaning. Like for some of you, it's like if you were to be described looks wise, you're a timeless beauty. Okay, somebody in here, you have timeless beauty, charm, things like that. The way you choose to operate never goes out of style. There's a lot of things that are trending in the world currently that will not be hot in the next 10 years, unfortunately. And that's how trends work. So I'm getting that vibe. Like instead of being trendy, you're like, I'm just going to live. I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to do what I want to do. I'm going to post how I want to post. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to act how I want to act. And whether that's, being really bold and wild and crazy, or being very sweet and innocent and wholesome, however you're choosing to show up in the world, I feel like a lot of people love this. A lot of what you do comes from a space of love. Also, pile 3, I feel like you have haters, okay? More lovers than haters. But some of y'all got haters in this pile. I just saw 444 on the timestamp. Some of y'all could be seeing 444. But yeah, there's something here about people hating on you. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why these people are hating. I almost feel like these people are hating because maybe you've transformed. Maybe you weren't this way in the past, okay? Yeah. Some of y'all could be connected to pile 4. Maybe you weren't this way in the past, pile 3. And because you weren't this way, there's a lot of people that want to paint you as an old version of yourself, or even just want to assume that who you are at your core is who you'll always be. And for some of you, that is the case. Like you've always been kind. You've always been wholesome. You've always been good. But for others of you, it's like these people assume that your core is messy or dramaful or attention seeking. They're viewing you a certain type of way instead of recognizing like that you've done enough soul searching on your end to know who you really are. I feel like this is the type of people, the people who hate on you are the type of people who go, what a show off. And you could simply be living, like existing, right? Like you could be the type of person that likes to dress extra, right? Quote unquote extra. Some people might not view you as extra, but there could be people who view you as being extra. And they're like, look at this person trying to be so extra. And you're like, this is my regular everyday makeup. This is my regular everyday personality. This is my everyday regular outfit. Like, I'm getting there's something here about people feeling like you're doing it to be seen because people want to see you. Right? You're acting a certain way because I don't know. Those people that I'm talking about, I don't even feel like you know those people, or those people are not in your vicinity. These are people that are not around you anymore. But whoever they are, and I feel like you separated yourself. Whoever these people are, whoever this person is, I feel like this person hates the fact that you chose the path of heart rather than ego. Yeah. That you choose to listen to spirit, that you choose to prioritize your goals. Maybe people were also saying that your work was like, they're talking about your work. They're talking about how you post. They're talking about what you post. Again, what you choose to wear, whatever it is. And they have mean things to say about it. But instead of you choosing the route of like fighting fire with fire, you're like fighting fire with, I don't know, marshmallows. And you're toasting marshmallows. Pile 3, and it's making people go like, can I have one? Like, I feel like people would much rather be around you than the person who is causing problems, because some of y'all have somebody in your energy that's causing problems. It's funny because I don't have a lot of cards out here that are giving that, but I'm feeling it. I feel like somebody in your energy is triggered. Yeah, somebody is triggered by you. Somebody feels like they don't understand why so many people like you for being authentic. Somebody doesn't understand why so many people like you for being so healing and wholesome and, yeah, kind and loving. And it's so funny because I think somebody in here, there's a person that is viewing you and they're viewing your emotions and your emotional intelligence and the way you choose to operate as a weakness, or they used to at least. But I feel like this person is starting to have a change of heart because they're starting to see you in a way where it's like, people like this person for being so nice. Like, people like this person for being so sweet, or, people like this person for being so lighthearted. Like, what's that about? People like this person for being so inspiring, supporting. Like, maybe I should do that. This is the type of person that feels like bullying is what gets you to the top. Being mean is what gets you to the top. Making rude remarks in a room full of people makes you look important. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. I feel like, especially if you're in a room full of wise people, smart people, meanness is such a low level form of intellect. Like, somebody's trying to make jokes or something about you or be weird with you in a mean way, and they're hoping that like other people think that it makes them look better or something like that. Something weird. Something significant about your house. Pile 3 as well. Maybe you stay in the house a lot. Some of y'all stay in the house a lot. You're a homebody, or this could be somebody you lived with at some point in time. People could be talking about your house or something. I feel like somebody's cracking jokes. Some of y'all could have even, I'm sorry if this happened, but somebody could have even lost their home in the wildfires and things like that. And I couldn't imagine that happening. But it's almost like even with everything that's going on, you're still staying positive, and people are like triggered by this. You know what this is reminding me of? Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks like recently popped out and was like, she like a random clip popped up and it was like Tyra Banks, and she was talking like about how she was staying positive and she was so happy to be on this talk show and she was keeping her energy high and all of that stuff because she was trying to kind of process her feelings around the fact that she lost her home in the fires in California, and she was being super positive and everything. And I saw like a caption to the video and somebody said something like, Tyra's reminding people that she's crazy. Like, where the hell did they get that? I mean, don't get me wrong. Tyra got some funny clips of her being wild, but like, it's like people are like throwing out there like random things because they don't understand that some people can still be happy in the process of grieving. Like, because she was clearly grieving something. I'm getting that vibe. Like, somebody wanted you to, I don't know, somebody wants you to act like everybody else and you don't. And this is actually inspiring people because you're making other people go, why am I acting like everybody else? Why am I not being myself? Why am I not choosing love? Why am I not in my own lane? Why am I not loving my body? Why am I not loving my face? You know, why am I not continuing to pursue this vision? Some of you are pursuing a childhood dream right now, or some of you are going after something that you've always loved. And there's a group of people somewhere that are like judging you for it. And then there's another group of people that are like, I wish I was them. Whatever it is you choose to do. I heard streamer. Somebody in here, you stream? And somebody's like, ugh, video games, so childish. And somebody in that group is like, damn, I love video games. Somebody's like, I love a video game, bro. Or somebody in the group is like, I wish I could do that for a living. Like, there's something here about somebody like just being a lame. Somebody's lame. Look, now I'm bullying the bully. Let me chill out. But somebody's lame and you're pretty cool. And it's became apparent to a lot of people. Whoever it is that's being weird, I don't even think it's one person. I feel like it's a group of people that are trying to make you feel like they're trying to view you as being like a weirdo for standing out. But don't they know that we're in the age of Aquarius? Like, this is the time to stand out. I feel like these are people that don't know astrology. They're going to be disappointed when they see you go through some sort of level up too for being so authentic, especially if you've been doing this for a long time. If this is a new hobby that you started or a new project that you started, then good. You're on the right track. Keep being authentic. Keep doing you. But for somebody in here, you've been doing this for a while. Whatever this thing is, you've been in this energy for a while, this loving energy, this creative energy. You wear what you want to wear. You do what you want to do. And I feel like people, it's almost like people are catching up with you. Yeah. Because you are a spiritual being. You've been channeling spirit the whole time. Everything that you do is through spirit. And these people are starting to realize like, oh man, this person's on a higher timeline. These are people that knew nothing about timelines. There's something here about people realizing that you are on a higher timeline than them. Like, you are going to make a way even when there isn't seemingly a way. And that's really good. That's really positive. I like this pile. So that's all that I have for my pile. Pile 3 is pile 3. I appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, pile 4. You are the pile that chose image 4. Pile 4, before we actually get into your message, let's name the numbers and signs and things that may be significant for you guys. 33 is out here. 8, 32, 27, 9, and 11. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini, a Leo or a Virgo, a Taurus or a Gemini. Could also be a mutable moon. So Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and what's the last one? Sagittarius moon. Could be relevant. Could be any placement, but could be relevant in the moon placement. I'm also seeing Virgo and Libra. 99 could be relevant. Somebody could be born in 99. Scorpio and Sag. I'm also seeing Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have these placements. You can be dealing with these signs. Pile 4. I feel like you're triggering people. Like, triggering the heck out of people. Some of you look really good right now. You feel really good. You look really good. If you don't physically feel like you look good, I feel like it's because you didn't feel this way in the past. Some of you don't see yourself how you actually are. That's for somebody in this pile. Others of you, I'm getting like, you look good. You're looking good. Everybody know you look good. And it's triggering people. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that want to judge you for looking good, or judge you for being confident, or judge you for who you used to be, not who you are today. Some of you have changed. You've gone through a transformation. Okay. I'm even getting to like, and I just said this in another pile, but some of y'all are almost overwhelmed. You're coming up as overwhelmed right now. And if you're not currently overwhelmed, you might be in the future, pile 4, because I see a lot of you getting attention for something very positive that you do. But it's going to be overwhelming, because I don't think you're prepared. I mean, no, let me not speak that on you. I feel like you are prepared for what's to come, but I don't think mentally you knew that this was possible, or even if other people knew that this was possible. Maybe you did know that this was possible. You're just not used to this amount of attention. There's a lot of people that are paying attention to you right now. There's a lot of people that are attracted to you right now. There's a lot of people that are like, I need to drink more water, because pile 4 is looking hydrated. I'm getting thirsty. People are thirsty. I don't think you're thirsty. Now, for some of you, I will say, for the small few of you, this could be like in a negative sense. There could be people out here who feel like you're coming off like you're thirsty, you want attention, but I'm not really getting that vibe. I feel like people are thirsting after you, and you're being authentic. Some of you are finally realizing how beautiful, fine, magical, majestic you've always been. And it's throwing off the people that didn't want to tell you that. It's throwing off the people that tried to keep you confused about that. Regardless of how you look, regardless of what you wear, your gender, all kinds of things, race don't matter. I feel like some of you are in a phase of your life where you're really loving yourself. Maybe you're wearing clothes you wouldn't normally wear, or you're just coming up like, you're showing up in a way that is unexpected for some people. You're showing up as more confident, right? You're showing up as also being very in tune with your guides still. So somebody in this pile, like, you could be very sensual, very smexy, very, tempting and attractive, but you're also still very conscious. And whether you know it or not, this is inspiring people. It's inspiring people to not judge a book by its cover. It's inspiring people to no longer allow certain things to gauge their self-worth. Okay, there's certain things that I feel like people were too worried about, feeling valued for. I feel like they're no longer feeling that way because of you. I feel like there's people in your energy too who maybe feel like they need to be more confident. Right? The way you're choosing to operate and show up in the world is making these people feel like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know that I should be more confident. Or not even that they didn't know that they should be more confident. They're like, I didn't know that I was insecure. Some people didn't realize how insecure they were until they, have seen you recently, or how you've acted. Like, however you've acted recently. Some of you, this is so funny. You have so many people that are interested in you right now. All of these people are not coming forward, pile 4. For some of y'all might be like, my DM's dry. My messages are dry, right? And I feel that. I feel that for somebody in here. Somebody in here is like, the messages are dry. My DMs are dry. But I feel like it doesn't matter if your DMs are dry. It doesn't matter if your messages are dry. However you're showing up right now, however you're choosing to show up right now, the confidence that you're exuding, the actions that you're taking, the way that you're approaching things, especially if you're making moves. Like, if some of you are making moves, or, just operating from a real high vibe, you're loving yourself, you're loving your life, and not in a like external validation type of way, but more in like a, here I am world. I feel like however you're choosing to show up, it could be triggering some people. Some people could feel like you don't love them right now, or you're not focused on them, or whatever it is. But then there's somebody in your energy like wants to be with you. Okay. There's somebody in your energy that like is wanting to commit to you. So I don't care what anybody is saying, whether you're the person that's being very like showing it all, or you're the person that is just coming off in an energy where it's like, you know, for some reason, this is giving me the vibe of like someone that's having conversations that could be seen as taboo. Okay. Like, you could be talking about sexuality. You could be talking about, you know, I don't know, something that you're doing right now could be making people, you know, it could be the music you're listening to, the way you're wearing your clothes, whatever it is. It's making people view you. A certain group of people are viewing you in a light where it's like, well, do you remember who they used to be? Or do you remember what it was like back then for them? Or do you remember how they used to act? And they're judging you for who you are now. But the version that you are now is actually making other people go, like, I would be with this person. I like this person. Somebody likes you. Yeah. Yes, somebody likes you. And they like you because you're fearless. They like you because you're honest. You don't care about what other people are saying. You're okay with speaking your mind. Some of you, you're coming off like you, I don't know, you're coming off like you aren't worried about other people. And not in a bad way. I'm getting like in a way where you're prioritizing your peace and you're loving yourself. And for some reason, this is inspiring people because they're like, I should do that too. Yeah. They're like, why am I not being authentic? Why am I not saying what I want to say? Why am I not posting how I want to post? Why am I so nervous to say that? Somebody's like nervous to say certain things and you're just like saying it. They're like, damn, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody is like, there's someone in your energy that's like turned on. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on. This reading tonight has been crazy. Somebody in your energy is turned on by you, but more than turned on. I feel like somebody wants to like marry you or be with you. But it's like, you might be overwhelmed. You're like confused. You're like, why? Why would you feel this way? I feel like it's because you are authentic. Did you hear that? It's because you're authentic. I just saw 8:33 on the timestamp. Some of you are very authentic. Others of you, there's something here where it's like you are choosing a path of healing. You're healing to other people. You're inspiring other people. You're motivating other people. You're making people feel more comfortable with who they are. And this is making you attractive to more than one person. I'm also getting to, some of you are inspiring people because you're letting people know that, again, you aren't your past. You aren't who you used to be. Like, you don't have to stay in that energy. You can always change. However you've changed, it's inspiring other people to do the same. Because some people aren't confident enough to be themselves. And they're like, why is that? What is it about me? You know, I'm even getting like, they've judged you for who you were. They've been judging you for how you act. But deep down, they're like, I wish I could be that way. I want to be that way. Yeah. Because you're getting a lot of attention. Why is this here? Some of you are very creative in this pile. Yes. Okay. Some of you, one thing that I'll say for you, pile 4, work on your confidence. Because some of you may be coming off confident, but maybe deep down somewhere inside of you, you're like, I'm not. I'm saying it's like a mental thing. That's what I'm getting. Like, some of y'all look real good. You're coming off real confident. You're speaking your mind. You're doing all of this. But like internally, mentally, you might be like, I'm the same person I've always been. Even though you've changed so much. What's going on with you? Some of y'all have changed so much. But there's like, and you're not the same person you have been. You've changed. You're honest. It's because there's people in your energy that still want you to feel the same. There's people in your energy that haven't validated you in this change or who you are. But I don't care who those people are. You shouldn't even focus on those people. I'm getting the people who really like what you're doing. Either they're coming in or they're already around you. People are going to like how you're showing up in the world or who you're being. because they know it's coming from a healthy space. I don't see it coming from a toxic space. It may not be what you're used to being. Yeah, like maybe you're more private, or maybe you're more closed off, or maybe you don't always express yourself. But I'm getting like however you've chosen to act or show up in the world is actually making one person or more than one person feel really like inspired or intrigued or interested in you. And for somebody in here, it's like I'm really getting like somebody wants to be with you now because of how you've acted or how you're showing up in the world. Even if other people are judging you. Like maybe you don't normally, I don't know. Maybe you don't normally go to the beach and post a beach pic, and all of a sudden you're posting your beach pic and people are like, dang, like so-and-so is out on this beach. Or if it's not that type of vibe, right? Because it could be either a literal, like you're showing yourself that way physically, or like some of you are being emotionally vulnerable or open about things, or you're saying, you're having conversations about stuff that most people wouldn't have conversations about. And people are like looking at you like, wow, like some people are feeling rejected by you. I feel like the people that are hating are the ones that feel rejected by you. The people that are loving you are the ones that are like, I need to love myself like how this person loves themselves, or I need to show up in this way too. Like, why haven't I done this sooner? Some people love you, some people not feeling it. Yeah. What's that song? I'm hearing love me or hate me is still an obsession. Yes, whatever that song is. Somebody in here, you got haters and lovers. You got haters and lovers. I was going to say hate me's, love me's. Somebody in here, you got haters and lovers. Some of y'all have been the underdog in the past. Yeah, hate it or love it, the underdog is on top. Y'all have been the underdog. Now you're not. And the people who wanted you to believe that you were just always going to be an underdog are like sick. They're pissed. But there's other people who are like, whoa. So that's all I got from my Power Fours. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you later. Hi, bye. Pile 5. You are the pile that chose image 5. Pile 5. This message is so funny. I don't know why this message is so funny to me, but it's very interesting because sometimes I base the images off of the message that I get in the pile. But sometimes the message just so happens to correlate with the image. Like if I choose the image first, all of a sudden the message goes along with the image. And I don't know what that's about. But I mean, my guides know clearly. I don't know what it's about, but they know. But I'm getting the vibe that this is aligning with the picture. So before we get into your pile, let's talk about the numbers and signs that could be relevant for you. I'm seeing 28, 41, 29, 30, 19. You got two 39s out here. 39 could be coming up. You want to know what's funny? 30. Oh, no. We don't got two 39s. I'm sorry. We don't got two 39s. Sorry, y'all. 17. 17 is out here. Okay, so somebody could be a Scorpio or a Libra. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or Scorpio. Somebody could be an Aries or Pisces. Pisces heavy in this reading. Could be a Pisces moon. Doesn't have to be. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio. Scorpio heavy in this pile too. Libra. Capricorn heavy in this pile. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy fire in this pile. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this pile right here, this pile right here is actually pretty interesting and funny. I'm not sure who you're around. I'm assuming everybody that chose this pile is in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, some of y'all are like teasing people. There's a teasing energy that's coming off of you, pile 5. Some of y'all are coming off like you'd really like to have someone around you. I'm getting specifically in a sexual manner. Some of y'all are coming off like, it's been a while. Like it's coming off like it's a dry spell and you're ready. And whatever type of energy you're coming off with, it's like you're torn between wanting someone and being on your own. That's what I'm getting. Some of you are coming off like you know that you want love. So you're not trying to settle for lust. but some of you are celibate in this pile because you're really radiating a lusty energy, right? This is for my singles that I'm talking to. This isn't for all of you, but I'm getting like this vibe where it's like you could be radiating a really strong lusty energy to people, specifically in public or again on social media or something like that. But you come off like you don't want to be bothered. And this is inspiring people or like influencing people somehow. Now, for others of you, you're definitely in a relationship, and the relationship could be hot and heavy. You guys, I don't know what y'all got going on. Some of y'all, this is something going on. Like, oh my gosh, this message is so specific, so specific. Somebody in here, if you're in a relationship, the walls could be thin, okay? I'm getting the walls are thin. I'm getting the walls are thin in your apartment building or something like that. If it isn't about the walls being thin, if you know what I mean, there's something going on here when it comes to the people around you. Again, in your apartment building, in your community, around you. These people are, I don't know if they're hearing something about you or if they just get this vibe from you. They're getting a strong, lusty vibe off of you. They feel like you're tempting them, but you don't know whether you want to be open or closed off. Somebody in here is conflicted. I don't know what your energy is doing, Power 5. But somebody, it's like the way you're showing up is inspiring other people to embrace their sensuality as well. For others of you, I'm getting something here about you and a partner being very into one another, okay? Some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this energy too, but even if you're not into another person, some of y'all are like, I mean, not if you're not into another person. Somebody in here, you're into somebody. You could be telling somebody something. Like you could be speaking about something to somebody, like about a relationship that you're in or what you want in a relationship or something. And it's inspiring someone. There's an energy here of you inspiring someone. Some of you are either inspiring, like when I talk about being outside, some of y'all are inspiring other couples to be more lovey-dovey, to re-spark the relationship. The walls are thin. They like, oh, what's going on? They're like, why aren't we doing this? Like I'm getting something like people are like, why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we enjoying ourselves? If it's not that, I'm also getting an energy here of like some of y'all just exuding this energy where you're like single, you're flirty, you're fun, you're doing your own thing, you're uninhibited. And this could be in your writing. Some of you could be musicians. This could be in your music. This could be in your writing style. This could be in how you're approaching life. However, it could be in what you're wearing. I don't know. Some of y'all are coming off like you're open, even though you also come off like you choose to be on your own or something. 555 on the timestamp. And whatever you're doing is making people want to have parts. I feel like there's people that want to be in your energy. For somebody very specific, this pile is so risque and crazy, and I don't know why it's coming up this way. But some of y'all, whether you're single or in a relationship, there is a couple that is feeling inspired to either do what they're doing with each other or they want to include you. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I'm getting, y'all. There's something here about people being attracted to you in Pile 5. They're attracted to this energy you're taking on, or they love how you love your partner or something. And they're like, Either they're like, I want to be more like that. Or they're like, like, do you think that person is open? Do you think that they're open? Like, I don't know what's going on. Somebody is inspired. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody in here, somebody is inspired by you. Some of you, the person that's inspired by you is someone that you're on bad terms with or something like that. Could even be an ex. Some of y'all got an ex that's watching you. If this isn't somebody that's in a relationship, some of you it is. But for others of you, if this isn't somebody that's in a relationship, some of y'all are inspiring somebody to hit you up. How are you currently inspiring people? You're doing something that's making somebody want to talk to you. They want to connect with you. They want to ask you out. They definitely want to sleep with you. Somebody's feeling like compelled. And I feel like it has something to do with what you're saying or what you're doing or how you're posting. For someone very specific in this file, if you're a reader, somebody could have posted like a reading that was romance related, love related, 18 plus or something. And you might have somebody watching that was like, oh, word. Like I'm getting somebody was interested. Some of y'all, it's an ex. Others of you, it's just somebody that's not saying anything. Why is this here? And they could simply be attracted to it like in a creative way. Like they could be like, oh, I like this vibe. Like this is very creative. For some of you, this person is like, oh, wow, like I am romantically interested in you. But others of you, there's people who are like, they're like, oh, word. Like I keep getting, oh, word. Like people are like, that's what you want? Or that's what you like. Like somebody feels like you're saying something to them. You posting a song, somebody's like, that's that song for me. You post a picture, somebody's like, oh, that picture's for me. You might even be just living your single life and somebody's like, oh, they're doing that for me. Yes. You want to know what's funny? I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles. There's something here about these grapes. Some of y'all, there's something about grapes that are significant. Grapes are a symbol of abundance, but somebody could have ate the grapes on New Year's, or there's something going on here when it comes to grapes, grape juice, wine. Somebody wants to drink wine with you. You know what I also just thought about? For some of you, this isn't about what you're posting. It's about what you're liking. You know how on Instagram you can scroll and you'll see what people like? Like sometimes you'll see like if your followers like something. Some of y'all could have liked something that was like spicy. Or you liked something. Or you liked something that made somebody see it. It may not even be somebody you know, you guys. It could be somebody who you don't even know. Some of y'all like something that somebody saw and they were like, oh, like I need to hit this person up. Like, what's going on with that person? What's going on with that person? Or like somebody's like, oh, like if this is somebody that doesn't even know you, they're like, I'm going to this person's profile. You inspired somebody to look deeper into you because of something you liked, something that you posted, something that you wore. Like there's something here about your energy. And I really do attribute this pull to some sort of like, again, could be celibacy. But for others of you that aren't single, if you're in a relationship, some of you are single and people are looking at you and they're like, dang, like I'm inspired to make a move on you. Somebody wants to make a move on you and they're like, they have no reason. Like they almost don't even know why they feel so pulled to say something. But they like you. Somebody be thinking about you. I'm getting this. I'm hearing all I do is think of you, like B5. Not like B5, but I'm getting like the song by B5. Somebody in here, somebody's like, this could be a classmate because he says, I can't wait to get to school each day. Or some of y'all, this is giving like crush. Like somebody got a crush on you. Okay? Like, yeah, like you're making them feel like a kid again or something. And for those of you that are in a relationship, I'm feeling like some of you are like expressing PDA in public, or you're talking about how much you love your partner online, or you posted something that gave the vibe that you were in love. And I feel like it's making like older couples or people in your environment go like, wow, I need to be more like that, or I need to show more love, or I need to act this way. Like not in a fake way. They're like, I need to revive this about myself. Something like that. Some of y'all are inspiring people to be more lovey or more sensual, or to even hold space for love. Like you might be inspiring people to have faith in love. Because some people have like trauma around their past, or they're stressed out about their past. Yeah. So whatever you've done recently, it's like you made this person or made people feel like, maybe I should get back out there, or maybe I should say something, or maybe I should, like, you did something that made somebody have hope for the future when it comes to something that they're manifesting. I feel like it could even be you. Like if somebody's been trying to manifest you, some of y'all did something recently and it made somebody go like, oh, word. I keep getting oh, word. Somebody's like, oh, word. Like that's how you feel. hopefully this is somebody that you want, because if you don't want this person and you're like, I'm single, like, leave me alone. Some of y'all like sparked something in somebody. They're like, oh my goodness, like, that's exactly what I needed. Now I'm gonna chase you. Like, somebody's wanting to chase you. So that's all that I got from my pile 5s. Thank you so much for watching pile 5. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Channel songs are down below. I'll talk to you guys later.